Leo. Here's a Leo one for at the end of your rope, leaving, you're done, fed up, done. This is an end of a cycle, feeling hurt. Wow, you're moving on, you're emotionally done. So what is tough, I think, is moving on for Leo. That even though you're really done at this point and you feel really ready to move on, it's difficult. And you know, it should be. Things that are difficult and moving on, being done, being emotionally done with something is normally because you've already put a whole lot into it, because all these cups here show that you have, the 8 cups are full. So you've invested a lot, and moving on from it is not going to be simple. And then underneath you, whoa, it's like totally talking about moving on here for Leo. Why? Wonder what happened. I feel like you need to like calm down and think about this from a standpoint of the heart, or from a standpoint of love, because you invested all kind of love and sweat and tears into these cups. That's why you're not moving on yet. And see, that's what I feel like you need to think about, is the love that you've invested, and continue to nurture that love. Don't give up on it, because that's how we move on from something. We still love it totally. So the truth is where we're coming from. Something about the truth, some issue about the truth, or some issue about some kind of truth, or something very forceful and truthful came out, and that's where I think maybe it's some challenging information. So what's on our mind is our legacy, and just the family and business. Not just our legacy, but just everything. Our comfort and our home. This is our legacy. So that's a big deal. That's what you're thinking about, is your legacy, and that's important. So you're in the future. If you're looking for someone, you're liable to meet an older person here. And this could represent that you're going to meet somebody older, and it could also mean that you're not going to be prepared to have feelings for this person, or he might not have feelings either for you, but you might really be made for each other. So I say, keep an open mind, and be your charming self, because you never know. It's always good to have another friend, be it somebody older and wiser. Why the hell not? In your environment, you're working, you're perfecting your work. So you're working at home, I think. Others see you as balancing. Maybe they think you're a little unstable, or just busy. Unstable because there's high highs, low lows. Maybe you have a tendency to, make something out to be a bigger issue than it is, just because you're focusing on some little thing that annoys you. So let's focus on the things that really make us feel good, in order to make the things feel good happen more, and have those things feel better even still, and not focus on negative at all, not even talk about it. And this is what you hope and fear for. And this is the arrows of love. It could be messages. It's messages from somebody you love, or it's talk about love. I believe it's going to be direct messages from someone in regards to it, and it will provoke, or it will be about or from someone or to someone, and it will have a romantic shade to it, or a romantic feeling to these, to this. If it doesn't outright, it'll be hidden because you'll be thinking this person is for you, and I'd say hold your jets on that. Just let's wait and see. But that's a good way to feel, because that you're keeping yourself open. Yet the outcome is this card of the single lady who's happily single, so, and she's not even looking for a mate. And you know, that's the best time to really find one, when you're not looking for one. It just says taking care of yourself, being at one with nature, having the luxuries, enjoying the luxuries of life, being grateful for every little thing, taking care of you, taking care of nature. This is like, to me, it's like being out with nature, being one with nature, enjoying life to the fullest. This is so enjoying life. You could tell she is enjoying life, and she looks so good doing it. The Fool with the 4. So I thought I'd see something really big here, because the Fool normally would mean you're taking a step, you're going to go ahead and dive into the sack with somebody. That's how I read it. In love, that's what it would represent, that you've gone ahead and you've dove into something already. But if you've already done that, then you're taking a rest with this 4 of Swords, because this is like stepping away from the situation, stepping back, thinking about it, taking time to review things from a different perspective. And then this being here is saying that you could revisit this. You could take steps toward just feel what it is you want to feel, and be as good for yourself and what it is you're meditating on as you can be. This is a positive thing. They say when you meditate you're not thinking, but for me it's like meditation brings peace and love. So that's what I meditate on. I meditate on what I want to feel, and that's what I meditate on. Ah, shit. The Death card here is saying that there's big changes here. So there's transformation of some sort, or changes, just not getting cooperation. I actually feel like this energy came here to this, and I feel like you've actually run away from trouble, and in an attempt to get your head out of a bad place. Maybe your head was in a bad place. So I think this is actually good that this is here. This bothers me though, because this is not getting any cooperation or help from anybody. And it's changes. It's changes, or well, the devil is trickery. The death is just endings. It's sadness. So maybe what this is representing for Leo, I'm going to say this, I really honestly think this, that the retrogrades that have been happening, I think this is here because for Leo, this is what I'm going to tell you, I think you're supposed to release this energy, or be at peace with the energy that we are mortal beings, and release this fear or whatever it is that you've had about whatever this represents to you personally. I feel like it's time to release it in meditation and decide you're going to be better for yourself. You're not going to dwell on what it is you don't have. You're going to dwell on what it is you want and you do have. So, and you want to have. So that's what it is I want to say to Leo. Please think about what it is you do want. And this is manifesting it. This is feeling a little bit foolish And this guy is foolish, and the dog is like ready to go off the cliff with them because the dog's worried about him and trying to tell him, hey, look, we can't jump, but shh, everybody's going over the cliff here. So part of me feels like with Leo, be careful. Get extra hugs with this card. You're going to need extra hugs. Be extra good to yourself. Be extra ready to say that you're okay, that everything's good, that you're great, you feel good, everything's good.